everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 7-1. The Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-3. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-0. Tom Seaver got the W, his 11th this season, as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 5-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-3. The Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-3. The San Francisco Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-6. Devin Williams earned the 3rd W of his season as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 8-6. German Marquez earned win number 7 this season as Colorado beat the Padres 2-1. The win was their 7th in a row. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And stepping in, number 19. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
7-10.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
Striding in for Oakland, Dave Parker. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
And the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. 1 out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
0-1 delivery. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. James Paxton gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Baines moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 289 is the average coming in. 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. And it's 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Simmons stands at first with one out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Larry Doby. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. So coming to the plate, Reggie Jackson. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Outside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over the third, and there's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll come in here at 263. A dozen home runs and 29 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Next, here is Jason Giambi. He'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters. That's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Roll, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
fouled away. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Harper back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First delivery to him. Popped him up. Klesko. Foul ground, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Klesko. Now here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 37 RBIs. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Carter has a play, 1 away.
Batting 7. The left field. Starling.
Up next for the Rays, Starling Marte. First offering.
Hurry.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
1-2.
Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Brendan Lau is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Cutter low, 1-1. Klesko is off at first with 2 away. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 2-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the right field line, that's a fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The plate now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. From the stretch, the 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Rays strand a pair and move to the third with no score. Here's Elvis Andrus now. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. And Klesko will be under it to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 19. He singled to open up the ball game.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his second at bat.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that guy.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. The pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Harold Baines will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Smith flew out last time up.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Smith.
First offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, one down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton.
So one out and nobody aboard. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And now the first pitch. Live, it's speared on a high. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So now into the box is Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too
Set for the start of the 4th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. He's set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets it. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping up is Ramon Laureano. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the first pitch.
Ball down low.
Jackson at second. Giambi at first. One gone. Ball and strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Next to stand in is Gary Carter, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner will score from second. And he is in there.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Larry Doby. Grounded back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, is you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Next to hit is Brooks Robinson. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on the first for the second out of the inning.
Up next is Tampa Bay. The left fielder.
Now to bat, Starlin Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now is number 19. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
number 19.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Doby is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Bain.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that will bring up Harold Baines. Now here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Very weakly on the ground.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Ozzie.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 2, the Rays nothing. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the veteran DH, Reggie Jackson. First pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack with the being able to get the barrel of the ball. This is one of those guys.
And now, Jimmy Fox. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Jackson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Jason Giambi, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. This pitch is popped up. Robinson has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now here is Ramon Laureano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, here is Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Larry Doby. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Baines is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
So next to hit is Ryan Klesko. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. So stepping in is Brooks Robinson. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Klesko isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's a 2-2 game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. It looks as though that's going to be off for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. At the plate now, Brandon Lau. We'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
First delivery to him.
Ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is inside, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. High in the air out to center field. Doby is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate now is number 19. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Doby is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Bottom of the inning now. And now it will be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1. Yep.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Ozzie.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Ozzie Smith grounded out in his last at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Get Weekly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton.
Next, it'll be Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-2. Diego Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker. First offering. Pulled toward right center field. Doby is there, and he has it for the out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So here is Harold Baines, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And she'll go after the first pitch to him. Comes up empty. It's strike 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Bryce Harper blasted a solo homer last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
The 0-1 delivery. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Larry Doby, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Parker will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be Ryan Klesko. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate here is Brooks Robinson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in the opposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Time run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jason Giambi becomes the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Swung on. Missed. 2-1. This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. McGuire is there. He's got it, and they're out 2 down now. So now to the plate, Elvis Andrus, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 19.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
At the plate, number 19. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. He throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Dave Parker fouled off. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. Hannes Wagner is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Brandon.
So the next to bat will be Brandon Lau, who grounded out last time up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now back, number 7.
Digging in next, Reese McGuire. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Kevin Kiermaier is into the ball game now as he'll take it. Now it'll be Dave Parker. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And it's now 6-4.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it carried off the foul pole for a home run.
At the plate now, Harold Baines. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career. And it's now 7-4. Peter Fairbanks, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Striding in is Jimmy Fox. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First offering, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1. Popped up. Simmons waits on it. 2 gone. Next to dig in, Jason Giambi struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's M.O. coming out of the bullpen.
0-2, here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the A's 7, the Rays. Dennis Eckersley enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close. Ozzie Smith will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Now the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch fouled away.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders.
In to score easily is the runner from 3rd, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. Into the box, Bryce Harper. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Bryce Harper goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ballgame. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Lou Brock will come on now and pinch run here. The plate now, Ryan Klesko. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Simmons over at second. Brock at first, 2 out in the inning. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 7-5 tonight's final. Whitey Ford earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Dennis Eckersley records the save, his 26th. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West.